Hey there, friends and family. I figured I'd just go ahead and I think it's been about a week since the last time I updated y'all. And so I thought I'd go ahead and let you know I'm still up here alive and kicking. Um, I guess I really haven't been feeling much like recording anything because the weather's been kind of nasty outside. And as a matter of fact, a few days ago it was so scary. The news people were on there. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, watch out! There's tornado warnings. Tornado watches. Oh, the weather is so bad. Oh, it's so scary. Find cover now. We even got a couple of text messages and missed phone calls from the city saying, "Oh, go hide now. Go find cover now. Take cover now. It's dangerous. It's scary." Um, but nothing really bad happened. I just spent most of the time in my room, sitting around watching TV, scratching my butt, picking my nose. You know, the usual. Um, I guess one fun thing that happened recently, I got a piece of mail the other day from the state of Missouri saying, "Oh hey, if you sign this form and put your information on it, we'll release all that stuff you asked us about your unclaimed property." The exact same form I emailed myself and printed out, and mailed them in. I guess what about? Has it been a week now? What is today? Wednesday. It's been a little under a week now that I did that. And on the form they sent me, they said, oh, it can take up to 90 days. I'm like, well, how hard is it if you know that I have, three or four little claims, three or four little things that are mine that are unclaimed? Can't you just pull them out? Should it take 2 weeks at most, you think? I don't know. I don't know. I just love the government. I can't say I miss working for the government anymore. Granted, I only worked for the county, not for the state or anything bigger than that. Um, but working for the county was an adventure. And as a matter of fact, I'm wearing my old St. Louis County sweatshirt because it's chilly again. Um, it's what, in the 60s? I don't have, oh, there's my phone. What does it say? Temperature wise. 59. It's 59 degrees right now. Um, and it'll be warmer tomorrow. What is the forecast? What is the forecast? Well, forecast for tomorrow is supposed to be up to 68, but apparently rainy in the afternoon. I guess. I don't know. I'm getting tired of this, spring raininess. Because my poor old house, the basement leaks a little bit when it gets rainy. So with all that rain, we've got a little bit of a puddle down there. But that's okay. I just kind of avoid it when I walk around and get to go down and do my laundry and all that. So yeah. Um, but yeah, like I said, it's been even a whole week goes by and I don't have a whole lot necessarily to complain about. I'm sure things have popped into my head. Um, I watch a lot of those silly reels on Facebook, and whatever reason, I get, those guys that do the true crime stuff. So I see a bunch of stuff about, true crime, and lately there's been little reels that have little snippets, little facts on it about, stuff like there's something about Mark Twain and how he got his name from the way they measure the river depths from the riverboats. Mark Twain is what, two fathoms, I think. So, but it means it's safe for the riverboats to go through. Back then, it did. Um, so yeah, that's where he came up with his name apparently. Uh, and then there's been plenty of little stories about apparently the crown prince of uh, see, I'm not a history person, so the crown prince of one of the European countries that Prince Ferdinand took over. It started World War I after he was assassinated. Apparently, there was a murder suicide with him and his girlfriend. And they found him in the bedroom of the lodge he was in at that point, at one point. I guess vacationing, having a holiday. Um, and they found him deceased in the bedroom with a girlfriend, deceased as well. I guess they killed each other, or one killed one, and the other, yeah. Like I said, murder suicide. And how he would have been the king, and if he would not have been, if he would not have passed away, he would have been the man in charge, the king, instead of Franz Ferdinand. Again, who was then assassinated, and it was credited with the beginning of World War One. So that was an interesting little snippet. I want to say I heard it at some point somewhere, but I don't know. It's one of those things that you hear and it's interesting, but it's not important, so you don't keep it in your brain. I think that's the bulk of my problems is I hear things and I find them interesting, but I don't keep them in my brain to like necessarily pass the information on or be one of those, you know, dorky guys like I can be and, hey, did you know? Granted, if I knew that stuff, maybe I'd be able to make up a fun little channel like those murder, mystery, true crime guys, you know, that on August 13th, 1973, Bill Smith did this, that, and the other thing. But he didn't know that his wife was cheating with the gardener. Oh. Or what's the other guy, the Ray Williams, I think is the one guy's name, who, you know, tells stories and about, sometimes undesirable people and then the things they do that are not so good, and if they get to spend time in prison and all that. I don't know. Maybe someday, once you all make me a YouTube billionaire, I'll figure out my little niche that I can fit in and tell stories. I don't know about crew time stories, or, you know, sorry, I had a brain freeze. Or for, you know, supernatural kind of stories, you know, stuff like that. That'd be interesting to, you know, look around. I'm close enough to plenty of things that are scary and spooky and haunted, apparently. We got the Lemp Brewery and all that nonsense that poor family went through. And I've seen lots of stories. I guess there's, you know, plenty of spots nearby throughout the state that are kind of interesting as far as hauntings go. So yeah, who knows? We'll see. But I don't know. I only have 12 subscribers. I would need another. I think, what is it? I was looking. They have a little count on the YouTube app. You upload your videos and stuff. That tells you how many people you need to maybe start thinking about getting money from it and everything. And I need like another 490 subscribers, 490 plus subscribers. So get it on it, everybody. Yeah. So that's fun. And I'm just, you know, I usually, when I chit chat with you guys, I try to think of all the things that have gone through my brain in a day or two that I haven't had a video. But like I said, it's been a week. I have another fun story here. I have some prescriptions to pick up at CVS. And they've been sending me text messages over the last couple of days saying, you better hurry up. If you don't pick them up, they'll be gone in 1 or 2 days. But then I look up on their app, and they say, oh, you're good till May 9th. You got to pick them up by May 9th. I'm like, oh, okay. And this one's not even ready yet. So why would I go right now and pick up the 3 or 4 that you have done and, you know, have to wait another day or two until The last one is done. Why don't I wait till the last one is done, which will be way before May 9th, and then I just have to go one time and pick them up. And, go in one time, pick up the prescriptions, pick up one or two other things I might have to pick up from Target. And then, yeah, it's easy. Easy peasy. And especially when the weather is decent-ish, I was never a big fan of driving in the rain before I had my stroke. And now that I have had my stroke and it's difficult to get around, more difficult to get around, I'm an even bigger not fan of driving in nasty weather. Um, so I don't know. So I'm thinking hopefully all of my prescriptions will be ready tomorrow. And I'll go get them tomorrow and I won't have to go out again for another month. Or maybe hopefully now, since I've got some new insurance, they can give me the 90-day supply that they were supposed to be giving me, which the Medicare I was on for a minute, Medicaid, sorry, not Medicare. I don't think I quite qualify for Medicare yet, just another couple of months. I have to look into that. But I was on the state Medicaid for a minute, but they wouldn't cover a 90-day supply of medicine. I had to go once a month, which I think is a pain in the butt. I don't know. So maybe I'll call them up tomorrow before I go and say, hey, I got this insurance. Will it cover, do I have to pay you $11 billion for the meds? Or does the insurance help cover a little bit at least? So I only have to pay $500 million instead of $11 billion. So yeah, fingers crossed that, I can give them a call and they say, oh, well, yeah, I don't have to come in and worry about paying them right now. So yeah. Let's see. I think that was probably about anything I've had in my brain. At least that I can think of right now. Like I said, I get thoughts that pop into my brain or, little facts. I watch YouTube videos and, Facebook Reels and see fun little factoids and, they go in one brain cell and out the other because they're not important enough to remember, like, phone numbers and social security numbers and important things like that. So I do have one little snippet that I remembered I saw on Facebook. I reposted. Just remember, it is springtime. It's kitten season. So if you see itty bitty baby kittens sitting somewhere like in the middle of the sidewalk, don't necessarily scoop it up and take it away, because the poor mama kitten might have been moving her babies, and obviously most kittens, most cats, most adult cats can't pick up more than one kitten at a time, and she might be kind of moving them from point A to point B, and just she has to do only one at a time, and she can't take more than one obviously to point B, to the safe place. So just leave it there and keep an eye on it. If it's there for like hours and hours and hours, or even a day or two, then you can go ahead and pick it up and take it to a shelter or a rescue, things like that. But yeah, if you see a little kitten there just laying there, in the middle of the grass or middle of the sidewalk, I'm not sure. When I posted it, when I got that information years ago, I don't know that we were given necessarily every single little piece of information that would be important to give to people, but basically they said if you see a little baby kitten laying there in the grass or on the sidewalk or just in some random place, just leave it there for a minute. Make sure it's not, mama's not moving it from point A to point B. That's not the halfway point for the kids. She's not necessarily, depending on how many she's got, she's not necessarily going to move all the little kittens to, the second spot before moving to a third spot or a fourth spot. So you're not going to see like a bunch of kittens sitting there. But if it's like an itty bitty baby kitten that doesn't seem like it can really move around much, or is just kind of crying for mama, chances are mama is somewhere. Mama is watching to make sure it's okay. So just let it stay there for a little while. Don't go to it. Don't mess with it. And just keep an eye on it for a few hours. And if it's still there after a few hours or a day or so, go ahead and take it to a shelter or a rescue or something like that, so they can try to make sure it's okay and healthy and all good. So that's a good little snippet that I remembered. Sorry, I'm just trying to see how long I've been going. I don't know how much time I've got on this poor old thing. I know I was trying to record a video a couple minutes ago and it just cut off on me. I was like, son of a... yeah, so... I think that might be all I have to complain about today. Or, bring up today. I know I did see a video. Made me kind of, choked me up a little bit. Some poor young lady, who I think is autistic, was just commiserating about the fact that, she wishes life was easier. You know what? I wish too. I wish life was a little bit easier, that I, didn't have to worry so much. That I didn't have to... Life wasn't so hard at times. Like I said, it choked me up a little bit, I guess. I've been having a little hard time lately. But that's okay. I know I'm going to be okay. Because, I've been by myself for about a year now. I mean, I've had my sister come over and visit every once in a while and help me with things, and my friends have taken me out once or twice to, celebrate other friends' birthdays and stuff like that, but it's very lonely here now. And I just wish I knew how to make it a little better. It'll be better, but it's hard. And I'm sorry if I get choked up and stuff. I don't know, I don't know. But it'll be okay. It'll be okay. But yeah. So yeah. I guess, tomorrow I will go ahead and try to go pick up my drugs. My prescriptions, I guess you should say. It's not, not illicit, illegal substances, I promise. YouTube, don't, hit me. Don't get me. Don't put. I don't know if there's YouTube jail. Don't put me in YouTube jail, because I'm not talking about illicit substances. I'm talking about prescriptions, things that'll help me stay healthy with, help with the blood pressure and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Tomorrow probably a good day to go get my prescriptions. I think I need to pick up some paper plates. I'm running low on those. And what was it? It's supposed to be nice, decent. It'll still be a little chilly in the 60s, was it? There we go. Weather forecast for tomorrow. It, according to the phone, will be a high of 68 with some rain in the afternoon, I guess. What time is a forecasted high of 68. But right now it's 41 degrees. And we're in a flood watch because of all the rain and nasty that's been going on the last couple of days. Oh, I am using an ad blocker. A river flood warning, I'm sorry. Yeah, we are close enough to a couple of rivers here. A few rivers that could get kind of gross and nasty if it got flooded enough, as it got rainy. But yeah, right now it's 41 degrees. Tomorrow's forecasted high is 68. 3% chance of storms. I guess tomorrow night it'll be possibly rainy. A 58% chance for rain tomorrow night. So, and 44 degrees. I guess early in the evening it'll be rainy, but then it'll clear at night. But intervals of clouds and sunshine tomorrow with a high of 68. So it'll be cloudy tomorrow, possibly. Cloudy and some sunshine, but we'll see. And hopefully I'd be able to get to Target safely and in one piece to get my medications. And like I said, maybe pick up some paper plates. I'm running low on paper plates. I think I'm good on everything else. I'm good on laundry detergent and dish soap and toilet paper. We'll put that on the next time I go to Target list, though. I think I'm getting low on toilet paper. I'm good on toothpaste and soap and all that. Sorry, going through my shopping list in my head while I'm making a video. I don't know. But I think that's it. I think that's the fun I'll have tomorrow. So maybe I'll take you around. Maybe I'll take you in the car to the Target. Or maybe I'll just give you an update from here somewhere. The porch or in here. This is the living room, by the way. It's pictures of me and my sister up behind me. I'm sitting at the desk. And the nice desk chair that I bought my mom when her old desk chair kind of crapped out on her. So yeah, I might try to record somewhere else in the house. You're coming soon, depending on everything. But yeah, I think that's all I have for now. I know. Yeah. I'm sure I'll think of other things to whine and complain about as I'm sitting, laying in bed tonight going, oh, I should have complained about this. Or I thought about that the other day. I should have complained about it again. But yeah, so I'm still here. I guess fighting the good fight. Oh, hopefully my car starts tomorrow. I haven't thought about that. Maybe I'll try to go out tonight and see if it starts. The battery is kind of, since it's been doing a lot of sitting in my car. The battery kind of likes to go dead on me easy, and maybe I'll go out and see if I can start the car. So yeah. Alright. Well, I'm going to try not to do a Midwestern goodbye here, so everybody have a good night. Good day tomorrow. If I see you tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you when I see you. Alright, thanks everybody for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.